I have so much on my mind. I wanna tell you. I just wanna tell you. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is TJ, and a few of you guys have asked about my planners and stuff, and I thought, you know, what a great time to go through them. So I'm gonna kind of show you my old ones to tell you why I'm leading up to the new one, if that makes sense. I actually keep them in this, so let me go ahead and take this down and then we'll go through it. Okay, so let's talk about my planner situation here. Okay, I've had a planner pretty much my whole life, and those of you who have followed my KonMari method, you guys know that I've already done the paper category. However, I did not include my planners in the paper category because I find them to be sentimental. I do. I've always kept my planners. I don't know why I've done that, but a few years ago, actually right before 2008, when we were moving, I went ahead and threw all the previous stuff away. Anyway, so in 2008, this was my planner right here. You know, it's just a basic one that I got from Barnes & Noble. Well, I wasn't happy with that one because I found it to be a little too small. So I moved up to this one in 2009, Celtic Mandela. I also got this from Barnes & Noble. And this one, you know, I kept track of, you know, the normal stuff like you would. So anyways, yeah, as you can see, I used it regularly, kept track of a few things, but this one had like a month on one page, and then it had a week on a page. So I really used it. I really liked it. So the next year came around, and I also liked the binder clip. So then this one came out. This is also Barnes & Noble, and I loved it. This was in 2010. And I don't know, I just really, really loved everything about it. It has a little pocket up here. It has this one just had the current calendar up front. They all come with like the tabbed monthly things, but around that time, a lot of things were going on. Yeah, we were both working on their house and separately outside. You know, so I used it like a normal person would. And I know this is going to be, I don't know how to explain this video. That's why I don't know what to do. Anyways, I don't know. I became fascinated with like keeping track of certain things, and I noticed that the more I kept track of, like, I was doing better on it. I don't know, like even from like just financials to what I ate in a day to whatever. I mean, there was so many things. So I just wrote it down, and I loved this system. Obviously I liked it in 2009, so I continued it in 2010. I love the format. It's simple, it's to the point. So I continued it in 2011, but in 2011 you will see that I started keeping track of more and more stuff religiously, like everything. I was full on, like, I don't know, I was just keeping track of everything. I wanted to kind of see where we were at in our life, and I found that keeping track of things or just writing it out, I don't know, it just gave me so much therapy. Yeah, it was very, very therapeutic for me to live like this, but as you can see, it just got more and more and more, and so yes, clearly this method wasn't going to work, right, for too long, just to have one little thing on a day. But I still went with it in 2012. Yes, in 2012 I still went ahead and went with the same system, but this got even worse. Like, yeah. Yeah, I wrote my day in the life. I would write my day in the life. I learned so much though when you write everything down. you talk about seeing patterns in yourself and patterns in other people. I mean, it's amazing when you start keeping track of things. Pick one thing, keep track of it, and you'll see. You'll learn the most about it, you know. Anyways, okay, so what is the point of this? What is the point of this? Okay, so yes, I want to tell you about why I'm doing what I'm doing here. Okay, so then 2013, yes, that's what happened. In 2013, I decided to go with a day on a page because, again, I was, you know, a lot of things were going on. We had just started a new business, and I needed, you know, like legit, like I couldn't be, you know, doing all this crazy stuff. But the day on a page worked out really, really great. I loved it. It timed it from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. It had a to-do list, and then your expenses on one side. So I really love this system, and I would really recommend it to anybody. I really, really enjoyed it, and it worked well. Well, I used this system for 2013 and 14. The thing about it is it gets heavy, and I needed something that was portable because I was going back and forth, you know, to the office. So I needed something that I needed to always take with me. So I used this system in 2013 and in 14, and then I added YouTube in 14. So including with everything else, I wanted to really, you know, do YouTube videos, but I obviously haven't done a schedule yet. And maybe this will explain why. Because in 2015, I didn't know what I was gonna get. I kind of was just like over that method of the bulkiness, and I needed something light enough, and I just have particular things that I really enjoy about planners, and I am picky about like certain things. Like okay, so let's just keep talking about the planner. So it was already, this was my first time. I've never done this. I've always gone on my way to get my planners in November, December, but I'm always prepared before the 1st, that, because I always do an ending, like an end cap in all my planners, like in the back of the planners. That's why I like to have a note section. And in that note section, I just write down like what I thought about the year, anything I want to write about how the year went. And I always do that on the last day of the current year, or like January 1st. So yes, so in 2015, I didn't really know what I was gonna get, but I kind of wanted something totally different. I looked into a bunch of different planners, like from Erin Condren, Happy Planner, Life Planners, you name it. I kind of looked into everything for planner wise because I really needed something, but I didn't want to spend a lot of money either at the time on something that I didn't know if it was going to work or not. So I just went last minute. Like you can even see it, like the first week of January. This is the first time this has ever happened. I didn't even use the actual planner. I was writing things down on like sticky notes, and this is like how the year started for me for 2015. And I literally picked up this one for $7.50 from Target. So, and it's worked fine. This has 2 days on a page. That's not okay with me, because what's happening is I open this up and I see like all the days, right? So then I become overwhelmed. I'm like, oh my God, this. So I still love the day on a page, where that day I focus on what I need to do that day. I have to kind of write down everything, otherwise I'll just forget about it. So I know it's weird, but yeah, so this is not working well. I mean, it's a great planner and everything, especially for the price. I couldn't believe it. Because I do like the separation of, like, okay, let me show you December since it's empty. Okay, so December, can you guys see it? The month is December, so you have your tab right here, so you go right into December, right? which you would expect that. So when you turn the next page over, you're going to get right into the month. So December 1st, 2nd, you're right into December. I hate it when you get into December, you turn the page and it's still like November 29th. Like, oh, I thought I was already in December. So yeah, that I know it sounds so weird, but it's so hard to find planners like that. I cannot understand it. Anyways, all this stuff to get to. I ordered a planner. So it's called a Corey Clark planner. The way she's designed her thing, it's like I know you're gonna be like, TJ, you wrote so much. I know, it was so crazy that I wrote so much, right? But out of all that writing, I learned, like, you know, I started realizing like all the gray area in my life. Like that was before I even got onto YouTube. So I feel like the KonMari method is just like kind of all coming together in some very weird way. But anyways, I can't wait to get this planner because it kind of has everything that I want to like keep track of in a day. But anyways, it's called the Corey Clark Purposeful Planner. Oh my gosh, it looks so beautiful. I cannot wait to get that thing. I'm like so excited. It's coming. All I know is that I need it in my life. Like that's gonna be perfect for me and my life and what I'm trying to do and how my life works now, because now I don't need to carry a planner with me back and forth. This one I still do carry it back and forth, but I don't need to carry something. I don't know, I like documented my entire day from the time I woke up to the time I went to bed. Like every minute of the day was documented. So I really learned time management, you know, and it was good for me. It was good for me because I learned how to run a tighter ship, you know what I mean? So I'm just trying to figure out my life and, you know, how I can be a better human being and a better, you know, just a better person in general, I guess. That's it. I think I talked a lot, right? See, this is why I need something like this, because like just randomly I'm like, oh man, I want to talk about that. But I didn't know how to talk about any of this stuff, so here we go. We're talking about it. I'm gonna share my new planner with you when it comes, for sure. All right, thank you if you're still here at this point, thank you for being here. So that's what I wanted to talk to you about. So I recently just, you guys haven't seen it yet, but I just went through all my jewelry and I'm kind of stuck because the one thing about these methods is I get stuck on showing everything. Like to me, I want to show you every single step I took from A to Z. And it just takes a while to do that because there's hours of footage, right? Like 1 hour, 2 hours or whatever of footage, because I'm going through like mass quantity, like my jewelry or something, like my clothes. So I don't know if you guys want to see, like, do you guys want to see me going through every single piece of jewelry, or show you like, here's the before, going through it a little bit, and then just showing the after, like when I'm letting go of what I'm left with. Like up until now, I've showed you every single product because I'm weird. I don't know what's wrong with me. I know it's some weird stuff, but there's nobody here to tell me about it. See, that's the thing about YouTube. There's nobody around to tell you what to do, not to do, how to do, not to do. You know, like, it's just like, you kind of have to just do it yourself and figure it out yourself. And so you may not think like, oh, what's the big deal about YouTube videos? Heck no, you gotta write in the description area, and then you gotta like write your comments, and then you gotta, what about the title name? You gotta come up with a title name. That's where I get stuck. I'll be stuck on a title name for like a day. Like, what should I call it? Because I mean, you're doing the same thing every day, so you gotta be super creative. I mean, I'm not super creative. I'm just not. I kind of just like learning. I'm kind of just learning. as I go. So, oh my God, I'm so crazy. Okay. Anyways, I think that's about it. Let's see, anything else that I want to talk about. So we covered planner stuff, right? So I talked about the planner issue. Yes, but the KonMari method, if you guys are thinking about doing it, I'm telling you, if something happens, like you get that back in your life. Like I'm back to doing my nails, and yeah, I actually get dressed. You know, not dressed up. I said get dressed. Big difference. Yeah. Let me know what you think about this Tj'sWays tacos, because my husband said, he's like, it's so dumb. Don't do it. And do not embarrass yourself in front of the world. Like, what? Why? I don't know what else to call this. What else do I call all this randomness? My random thoughts that like go through my head. I mean, whatever. Anyways, I don't know. I love you guys. You guys are great. Come here. Give me a hug. Come here. We gotta hug it out. Hug it out. Hug it out. All right. I love you guys, okay? All right. Anyways, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. And yeah. All right, guys. I will talk to you guys in my next video. Have a wonderful day. Bye, guys.